507 egg hatches into our hunt and no luck just yet. Okay, it looks like we're good. So we're going to continue on here today and see if we have better luck. We're actually about to go to 512. After this first batch, actually, we're going to be at odds, I guess. 1 out of 512 is the odds for us to get a shiny. Alright, let me just collect those real quick. Yo, I got so much money from collecting Stardust and Star Pieces. Like, it's actually insane how much money I've gotten just by, like, hatching eggs and collecting stuff in Masuda Desert. Okay, so I have to actually move some of this stuff real quick. Let me go get my Talon Flame. And then we're gonna just start out. Oh wait, hold on. I forgot to put on the music. There we go. Alright. Let's get situated here. What? That was weird. Why wouldn't it let me switch out? Maybe I accidentally selected both on that. I don't even know. I wasn't really... Alright. Let's get our first batch and we're gonna head to Sada Desert and just start hatching. We have about 10 minutes left on this. So let's just go. Sada Desert. Definitely one of the best places to hatch eggs, I feel like. Oh wait, hold on. Forgot I turned the music back on in game. There we go. I got a shiny Dawn fan yesterday when I was, oh not yesterday, 2 days ago when I was streaming. So I wanted to start doing VGC Series 2, but I want to finish this hunt first. I did actually end up hunting all the Paradox Pokemon I needed. I guess real quick I'll just show you something. So I have Violet, and my friends let me come over and hunt for Paradox Pokemon that are version exclusive to their games. And I ended up getting a No Attack, Screamtail. Well, this is Iron Bundle for my game, so let me just put it there. No Attack, Sandy Shocks. Sandy Shocks. I can't speak. And No Attack, Fluttermane. So I'm super pumped to have these because those are optimized for PvP. And yeah, Saturday I will be streaming VGC for sure. If I by chance do not hatch the shiny today, I'll probably do a stream before Saturday to try to get the shiny. But yeah, for the most part, I will be trying to throw together a team for this weekend, whether it be kind of spicy or just, you know, exploring the new meta. But yeah, let's just try to get our eggs hatched. Yeah, for the most part though, the team I've been working with in Showdown is with Iron Treads, which, you know, arguably is not the best of the Donphan Paradox forms. Alright, 508. Will we get the shiny? Will this be the first shiny of the stream? No, it will not. Alright. Let's continue on here. Also, I appreciate people coming out and hanging out for a bit. Try to get a couple hours out of this. If we end up hatching the shiny, I'm gonna end my stream whenever we hatch it. Unless it happens to be like within the first like half hour or so. Then I'll probably like chill for a little bit. But yeah, we're gonna definitely evolve this into Greninja right as we get it. Okay, this is egg 510. Will it be a shiny? It will not. This is definitely the longest hunt I've done so far in this game for Masuda method, but it's not the longest egg hatch I've ever done in a Pokemon game. 511. It's kind of crazy that the next egg will be on 512 exactly. Interesting how that worked out for us. Alright, so once we hatch this next egg, if we don't get a shiny, then essentially we are reaching the unlucky mode of hunting. Because everything after this is just, we're going over odds at this point. But again, it's probability. You know, we could be sitting here for thousands and not get it, technically. It's all just a chance. Yo, what's up Before Dawn? Great to see you. Shout out to Before Dawn. Another streamer here. Just continuing the Froakie. Am I doing Registeel Raid Hour? Is it Registeel that's in the Raid Hour this evening? I might be down to do a couple. I'm gonna be at work and I actually work on a gym. So I could at least like do one. I do have coins because I think I have like 600 gold in my game right now from grinding the gym at my job. I think if that, I honestly have not been paying attention much to Pokemon Go. I know that there's like a Shadow Registeel going on, but I didn't know that they were bringing it back for Raid Hour, if that's the case. Okay, sorry, I don't know why I'm running. I need to get rid of these. Alright, let's jump into the next batch of eggs here. Do you need, like, do you need invites or anything like that? Is that, like, why you're asking? Or do you want to send out invites? Yeah, we're both PST, so it'll probably be... That sounds fine. I'll probably Mega Evolve Steelix then, so I can make it worth my time. Since I don't really raid that much, it'd be nice to get that XL candy for Registeel. It's definitely one of those Pokemon that's just remained relevant all this time. Yeah, if you want, you could just send it, or you can hit me up on Discord first. But I will be at work, so I'll just have to keep an eye out for it. I go in at 6, and it's like right when Raid Hour starts. Ooh. You gotta get that ready for your Mega. That's sick, yo. Actually, yeah, my Hundo Steelix is actually from Grumwich, from back in the day. It was like a trade that we did and it became a hundo. And that's what I ended up using for my Mega Steelix. Its name is actually Grumtastic. I wonder if Mega Steelix will have any play in Master League. I don't know. I honestly have not really been paying attention. It's not good. That's interesting because isn't regular Steelix relatively decent? Oh. I see. Alright. No shiny here. Alright, let's keep going. Yeah, it was crazy because when I sold all the items from my bag the other day, or like last night, I got 700,000 in cash. I was like, what? I was like, that's like doing the Pokemon League 3 times or whatever. Not the league, but you know what I mean, the trainer challenge thing. I mean, granted, I was sitting here for a couple hours. But I was like multitasking, you know what I mean? I wasn't even focusing on getting money. It was just like kind of like a side effect of the grind. But yeah, I was like blown away by that. Right, I think we have one more egg in this batch, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, no, I was miscounting. Okay, let's switch these out. Mega Steelix has way worse stats? How does that happen? Only in Pokemon Go. Alright. Probably need to make a new sandwich here soon. Yeah, I could probably get these hatched and then I'll make a new Sammy. Yeah, so it's been kind of a grind for this shiny. Hopefully later down the line we get our value out of this Greninja shiny. I mean, I'm sure we'll use it competitively in some way or another. But then it's like Meowscarada is a thing. Maybe even Meowscarada is better. I mean, granted, like, they have different kits entirely. And I think the main appeal of Greninja is that it can be like a mixed attacker. The more I think about it, Poison does make sense to be like one of the best Tera types for Greninja. Alright, 519. But I guess we'll see like how the competitive side of the game develops once Greninja's allowed. Okay, 519. Any luck? No luck there. I'm gonna try my best to... What's the word? I'm trying to remember what the word is called. Not visualize, but why can't I think of the phrase? Like, I want to think positive that we're gonna get this shiny today. Manifest. I'm gonna manifest the shiny. Maybe I had to manifest it while I was actually getting the eggs. Because at this point, it's just a matter of did we get it or not. We're just kind of like checking every single egg. Like, the game already knows if I got it or not. It knows which one of these eggs lies our hidden Shiny Froakie. Alright, 522. Can we get lucky and get the shiny right here and now? And call it a day. No luck. It was interesting though because whenever I was like getting eggs, my Froakie fell asleep. And it did that thing like in anime where like they're trying to show something sleeping when like the bubble appears on the nose and starts like blowing. It's a little like nostril thing. Just like it like grows and shrinks. I thought that was kind of cool. Okay, 523. No luck. Why can't you be the shiny? Alright. Let's keep running around, collecting star pieces and such. Like, it's insane how much money, just from selling all that Stardust, really got me. Plus, there's always the off chance we randomly get a shiny. Last night, I actually got a shiny Iron Bundle by just using an encounter power. Because I was going around trying to get a zero attack Iron Bundle for VGC. And I just happened to get a shiny. I mean, granted, the shiny wasn't what I was looking for competitively, but I needed to catch an extra one to trade at some point down the line. Right. Why am I doing this? Why do I do this sometimes? I just forget to get new eggs after the 5 hatch. Alright, let's make a new Sammy, because my bonus is definitely up. Alright. I gotta be a little bit more, like, I know I'm multitasking, but Gotta be a little bit more on it to get faster egg hatches done here. Alright, let's get the banana, peanut butter and butter. Let's make the Sammy. Continue on our hatching. Probably not gonna stream as long as the last couple streams, even if, you know, we're still just like grinding for it. But we'll put in like 2 hours or so, at least. Hopefully we get it before then, but yeah. We're gonna go until we hatch all of our eggs, or, you know, it gets to a point where it's like, maybe just ongoing a little bit too long. Right. Continue on there. Alright. Now we move along. These are some good songs, yo. I need to put more Final Fantasy songs in my playlist. Like, a lot of these OG Final Fantasy songs just have such good music. I mean, it might be a mixture of nostalgia for me too when I hear these songs. But I just think they're good. Collect the star piece. Stardust pushes on stone. Stardust. How would you even find like stardust in a desert? Like, is it actually in a bag? And if it is, why is it just like misplaced like that? Like, am I just like finding a pile of sand in sand? Alright, 524. Will this be the shiny? Please be the shiny. No luck. Still working on it. Dang, this is a nightmare hatch. Like, to think of how this is not even like an immediate thing I need. It's becoming a little involved. Like, if I was breeding this for Sears 2, you know, it'd be a little bit different of a mindset here for me. But I guess like I could have postponed this hunt. But I've done stuff like that in the past, and they always just start to like weigh on my mind. Like, there was this one time I was Masuda method breeding of Rotom in Sword and Shield, and it took like 1,400 eggs, I think. And I remember I like split it up, and I didn't come back for like a month or so. Because it was just like so grueling. But yeah, I'm hoping that today's the day. Like, I'd like to think today is the day. But after the last 2 days, it's kind of hard to know what to expect. Alright, was I miscounting? Okay, no, I do have 1 egg left. Yeah, I mean, regardless, the profit from all these items has still been worth it. But hopefully we can get lucky and just get the Shiny Froakie. Okay, no luck on these. Switch out and continue on our hatching. I don't even know how many boxes I even have. I didn't even check to see how many eggs I had. I know I didn't max them. Okay, that's actually a relatively decent amount still. Yeah, we'll probably hatch through all of these, and then hopefully we get it, but if we don't, we'll just probably end our stream and gonna have to continue on another time. But Saturday for sure I will be streaming VGC stuff. Trying to climb the ladder and all that jazz. I'm not sure if I'll be competing in a regional tournament during Series 2. It's like the main thing. So we'll probably have a little bit more fun with the ladder these 2 months. But we'll see. Definitely going to compete in Fresno. I think it's in June. But I'm planning on going to either Portland or... What was the other one? Is it Minnesota? Actually, I don't remember. Milwaukee, maybe it was. I'll figure it out though. Probably need to do that like in the next week or so, to be honest, just so I can get a ticket. Alright, 529. Will it be a shiny? Wait, I just realized we're not on the right. This should actually be 528. I just realized I was like counting off. So this should be 529. Will it be the shiny? No luck again. I need to look at local events too for LA, even for stuff that's not a regional. Because I wanted to try to compete in some local events to try to get some CP. No luck here. Ugh. Okay, we should have 2 more. Yeah. Alright, yeah, we have the right amount tracked now. Okay, 531. Will it be a shiny? I feel like every time I try to, like, predict it, it never is actually a shiny. But if I'm just ignoring it, then it's a shiny. So maybe I just have to ignore every hatch. I don't even know what's happening right now. I would never know that by chance I happen to be hatching an egg, or something of that rather. Dang, doesn't work. I mean, obviously it's just like superstitious. At this point, everything I'm like considering or thinking. You know, it's interesting though, because like, I wonder if I'm like seeing shinies of that and I'm just like not paying attention. I think the shiny one has like a black top. And I feel like I've seen that, but I've just like ignored it. Oops, that's the case. Alright, let's just keep going. We're on our next batch here. We're at 532 eggs. Still no luck. So yeah, we've reached the unlucky zone of hatching. That's just how it goes, right? Dang it. Let me look actually what the shiny Caspa Kid looks like. Oh wait, it does look a little bit different. Okay, it's actually... seems really obvious actually. It's not just a subtle change. Alright, yeah. This is definitely my favorite place to hatch eggs though, just like I said. Getting that residual item build up, sell for money at the end, seems to make it worthwhile. Yes, surf is fun. This has been unlucky thus far. Well, at least at this point. So, pretty much any egg could do it at this point. Alright, 533. Will it be a shiny? You only hatch well, the zero attack thing doesn't add much time or anything like that, but you got yours in 30? You're so lucky, bro. I feel like ever since I hatched that first egg Palafin shiny, or the Finzian, I have not had much luck with the Masuda method hatching. But yeah, this is the longest hatch so far in this game. And of course it's a Pokemon that I don't even need. Yeah, definitely Sir Fizzbun. Thanks again for hosting. Sir Fizzbun is the guy who was... he hosted in Scarlet, and I went into Area 0, and I got a zero attack Sandy Shocks and a zero attack Fluttermane. So yeah, that's super hype. Optimize IVs for PvP. Alright, 536. Come on, Froakie. You know it's nuts, like the streamers and such? Like some content creators like Philly Beats You and stuff, like I wonder if they have people help them like hatch the eggs when the event starts, because they always seem to get the shiny within a couple hours of the event being launched. It takes a village. Yeah, right. Like, I wonder if they have that type of support system where they just have a group of people who are just like all breeding for it to get the shiny, so they can like put it in the video. Or if it's like, I don't know. Because I mean, like, I've already put around like 6, wait, maybe more like 7 to 8 hours into this hunt. Five people hatch a box each and reset after, so they know which it was. Yeah, I'm sure there's like something like that for the content on that level. Like once you reach a certain point and you have that type of like audience, it just seems like it's a little, not like easier, but like you have more access to it with like resources and such. Like I guess I am very fortunate. I do have people in this community that are like helping me out with VGC, like in regards to getting Pokemon I need. Like, you know, Nate helped me by hosting, and I went in and caught my Scarlet version Paradox Pokemon that are special attackers that I need zero attack for. And like Ada, for example, she soft reset for zero attack gimme goal for me. So I didn't have to do it. Well, not because I didn't have to do it, but because I was doing other things also. And she doesn't battle, so she thought like that would help me out. Hey, you know? Appreciate having you in the corner, you know? And I mean, like, competitive Pokemon just is a big learning curve, you know? There's a big skill ceiling with it. I think, like, just doing it is a big props. Like, trying it out and experimenting, there's a lot to be said about that. Like, even me, like, I still think I'm relatively knowledgeable and decent at the game, and it's like, I don't necessarily have like a resume showing that, but yeah, it's like, even though I've been really into Pokemon competitively for how many years, it's still just like, some of the people that are in this community are like really creative, you know? Like, that's the biggest thing about this game. It's kind of like, at times, it's almost like a similar situation to like having a blank canvas. Like, you could look at a blank canvas and struggle with like what to paint or draw on it. And in this game, it's like, I tend to overthink to the degree like I won't even build stuff until I absolutely know the exact EV spreads. But I think it's better to kind of just like that's why Showdown's good, is because you can build them without like wasting resources, and then essentially just go through and figure out like the nuance of the matchups better. Like, oh, this moveset isn't good for this Pokemon on this team, or you know, you need to invest more into bulk, etc. Like you start to see a certain Pokemon that's threatening your line more. Okay, no luck so far. Like the team that I was thinking of building first, the only thing about it that's like preventing me so far from building in game is that I don't have a female Indeedee that has a decent attack IV. So to anyone watching this right now, if you're not a battler, or even if you are and you don't like mind sharing, if you by chance have a female Indeedee that you caught from a tier 5 raid, so in this game, female Indeedee can get Trick Room, but it can only be obtained through the raid. You can't pass it through Egg Move. It can't be bred. And the ideal IV spread for Indeedee is to have 0 attack IV. And all the ones I've caught so far have best in attack. So there are 31 IVs. So anyone who would have anything that's even just below best would be better than anything I currently have. And as much as I want to like get the 0 attack, I'm probably gonna build one just for now until I like end up getting a 0 attack IV one. But if anyone has a female Indeedee that doesn't have like best in attack, are you willing to trade it to me? Like I'll even like re-roll it. Like I'll just give you one of my Indeedee for your Indeedee. Like if you don't even care about competitive Pokemon, then even better, because you're not gonna miss it. It doesn't even matter. But yeah, anyone who's like watching, or anyone who could help me out, even if you're like watching this in post or like the VOD or whatever, consider like commenting below or like asking me if I got the Indeedee yet, because I'll even give you a shiny Pokemon for it. I'll give you a shiny Sandgas with a mark if you can give me an Indeedee with low attack IV. That's what I'll do. Alright, 544. Because it's just like a Pokemon that I haven't had time to really grind myself, and it's a Pokemon I think I might put on a team. Because I was looking at building a team that has the Indeedee Armarouge core on it. And like, the thing about the Indeedee is, unfortunately, like, it is in that scenario where it is weak to foul play, and it does want to have the lowest attack it possibly can get. But again, you know, it's such a situational scenario regardless that like, until it matters, it won't matter. And I could probably get away with having one with some attack. I don't want to be... Jesus, get away from me. Alright, let's get another egg hatch here. 545. $5.45. Let's go. Yeah, but if you're watching and you by chance are down for that offer, hit me up on Discord, hit me up on Twitch, hit me up on YouTube, hit me up on Twitter. Just let me know. I'm trying to think. Should I do this Registeel raid? I guess I could. Let me go grab my phone though real quick before done. Alright. No shiny here. Alright. That's fine. If there isn't, we'll just jump out. Okay, so that was 547, no luck. real quick chat. Okay, let's keep going. Sorry about that wait. 12 minutes left on this boost. Let me make sure I have a pass. Yeah, I have like 700 coins. So I could definitely do it. Oops, sorry, I wasn't looking. You want to see the raid? I guess I could bring the raid up here on screen too. Might as well, right? I'll wait to see if you send it first and all that does. Okay. Just trying to get these eggs hatched. Sorry, I wasn't looking. Let me Mega Evolve my Steelix just in case. Oops. I'm trying to evolve something in Pokemon Go. Oh my gosh, they're all over. Let me know when you're going to send it before dawn. Right, so we're just running around. Trying our luck. Alright, here's our next hatch. 548. No luck. Come on, this has to be the day we get it. Come on, game. Stop playing games. Stop playing games. What is... Look, I found a Froakie in Pokemon Go. How am I not going to catch a shiny after finding one? It's devastating. Alright, I got another one. 550. Will it be a shiny? Still no luck. So we have 2 more? Yeah. 2 more left here. Alright, 551. Will it be a shiny? Dang, still no luck. We're getting up there. Working our way up. Alright, this is 552. Still no luck. Alright, let's switch these out and get another batch. Where's my dream ball, shiny? I wish the apricot balls were a little more accessible in this game. I should probably just check the black market. Or was it this? It's not a black market, it's an auction house. I should check the auction house more frequently, to be fair. Alright, not really sure what's going on with that Registill raid, but just keep me posted if you're still trying to do it. continuing to grind our eggs here. Honestly, if anyone here wants some type of Pokemon Go raid, I might be down to do some Registeals. I think there might be some near me if I look. 553. Let's see what we get here. Is it going to be a shiny? It's not. Still no luck. Pretty intense that we've gone this far. Okay, so this is 554 now. $554 will be the shiny. Nope. It's a little unfortunate. We have one more here in this batch. Oh wait, no. We have more than that. We have two more. Will it be a shiny? No. Dang, yo. Still no luck. Okay, 556. We're over odds. Any one of these eggs could be a shiny. Please be this one. It's raining. It's raining in a desert. It's raining in a desert before I get a shiny Greninja. That's how unlucky we are. There's like a cataclysm occurring in this world. No luck. Alright, I guess we gotta get a new batch here. Send these in. And continue down the line. One of these has to be a shiny. I mean, come on. How many eggs does it take? How many eggs does it take? She's not here right now, but if you send it, she might join. She's at work. Get rid of this. Alright, sounds good. There's my game. Why'd it come up like that? Yeah, that's fine. It's weird how it cropped my game like that, but in a way it's kind of nice. I might just keep it like that. Oh, it's probably because I had Gloom up there. I had my cat. I was using my camera on my phone and I had her on stream. Yeah, I was using my phone as a camera, excuse me. That's right. Alright, that's 558. This is 559. Will it be a shiny? No luck. Let's keep going. Alright, this is 560. We're over odds, and we're feeling hopeful though. There has to be a shiny waiting for us today. Like there just has to be. I put much more nurturing and care into these eggs. You know? 561. Still no luck. Alright, let's keep going. Thanks for coming out to the stream today, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you're all doing well. Just trying to get this shiny Froakie hatched, but we've just been grinding it. The bramble gas just like rolling right over it. Some of the interactions in this game are silly. Alright. Let me save real quick. Okay. Just continuing on. Alright, I see you're inviting me to the raid. I'll probably make the game bigger so we can see it. Don't we need at least 3 or 4 people to beat it? How many people is recommended to beat it? 4? But yeah, if we can't get enough people, obviously I'll just back out. Is there anyone here that would want to do a Registeel raid? That could maybe just wants to get invited by before dawn? Let's see. Alright, so this is 563. Yeah, it doesn't really look like anyone's coming. But you can keep inviting me if you want to try other people. Like, I'll keep jumping in and jumping out. Can we beat it with 3? I see Bubble Mouse joined, but I don't know if we can beat it with 3. Okay, wait, there's 4. Hold on. Trying to find where this is. I think we can beat this. Sorry. Trying to make this a little bit bigger so you can actually see this chat. Alright. Let me actually tap now, my bad. Alright, yeah, so we're doing this Reggie. While I'm trying to hatch some eggs here still. Okay, 564. No luck on that. Keep on keeping on. No luck on that hatch. 565. Any luck? Nope. Let me see how much I have left. I have one more, so yeah. Should be 567 once we get through it. There we go. Pokemon Go is just so glitchy. Like, what is even happening in that game right now? Doesn't even make sense. Alright, let me switch out my eggs. Should probably tap more. I'm like half playing Pokemon Go, but we should be able to beat it even if I'm not tapping it optimal. Let me make a sandwich here too. This time. Bum, bum, bum. Righty. Butter. Right, let's throw the bananas on. For that. Alright, nice. Just trying to knock out this Reggie. It's almost down. We're definitely gonna beat it, even though I've been like half playing here. Here we go. Come on. Alright. Let's keep on hatching. Alright, GG's. Good luck on getting a shiny. Righty. Just continuing on around here. Thank you for the invite, by the way, before dawn. Very nice of you. Very nice of you. Very nice of you. Right. 567. I'm gonna wait to check this. Let me hatch through this batch first. 568. Will I get a shiny? Will it be a shiny? It will not. Dang, yeah. A little unfortunate. Keep on going. $5.69, baby. Will it be the shiny Pokemon that we've all dreamed of? No luck. Alrighty. Let's keep on keeping on. 570. We have 2 more eggs after this one. Will it be a shiny? Will it be a shiny? Nope. Alright, let's go. 2 more, and then we're gonna switch these out, and then I'm gonna check this Reggie. By the way, if you're watching right now, you're goated. So I appreciate you so much. And honestly, like, we've been on a pretty big journey with this channel and such. Definitely getting a little sidetracked here, like trying to get this shiny Greninja. But I'm really excited to like dive into VGC more and like compete more into a couple more regionals later this cycle. It's honestly like one of the sweatiest seasons I've ever experienced at VGC. It seems like a lot of people are coming back from previous gens, like me included, to participate. And it's just been like a nice change of pace. Like, as a kid, I just loved VGC and, you know, single battles and such. I mean, single battles have kind of, like, taken... Here, let me check this real quick. No shiny. Like, they add, like, these weird time limits on the game over the last few generations for, like, single battles that kind of, like, prevented 6v6 to really flourish like it used to. I feel like most people just play in Showdown these days. But I've had a lot of luck in this game. It's just like, in regards to this hunt, we're just starting to hit the unlucky side of hunting shinies. By the way, this song that's playing is my band. I'm playing guitar in this song. Wrote this song over 10 years ago. Isn't that crazy? I was like 16 years old or something. Wait, actually, then that's like 12 plus years ago. 'Cause I'm 34. Alright, let's see. 573. No luck on the shiny there. We did catch the Registeel, so that's nice. Got some XL candy that maybe one day I'll use. Who knows, to be honest. Thanks again for that raid before dawn. Alright, I'm just gonna get rid of that now. It doesn't matter if we see that. Alright, cool. So we have 3 more eggs in this batch. We've been fairly unlucky. Hold on, let me get that. Oh, I wanted to move something. So this is 575. Let's go. I've been thinking about, honestly, switching my Twitch stream over to just like animation, like art stream. Like I was thinking about just like streaming my animation, like my film I'm working on, and like it's kind of tough because like on this channel I've just like been all over the place over the last few years. Beans indeed. Alright, so this next one will actually be 577. Alright. Will we get lucky with the shiny on this exact hatch? No luck. No luck at all there. One thing I thought would be kind of cool to do with my animation is like do fan art for like Pokemon. Like maybe draw them evolving or draw them doing like their signature attacks or something. Or even just like little like idle movements of them just kind of like standing there in a pose or something. I think stuff like that would like be good at getting eyes on my art and animation and such. At least like bringing people in that don't even know about it as of yet. Alright, so we got another set of 5 eggs here. Let's keep on going. Yeah, because some of you might not know, like, I enjoy Pokemon, but a lot of the other stuff I do career-wise and such is animation-based illustration. And that's usually what I spend a lot of my other free time doing, is working on my film that I'm currently developing. Why isn't Phantump in this game? So since Gen 8, they haven't been including the full national decks in the games. I'm not sure why Phantump isn't in this game specifically, but usually a lot of times it has a lot to do with the competitive scene. Like, Smeargle isn't in this game, for example, because it would be kind of like, Smeargle in the past gens has been like insanely good competitively in VGC, so they essentially just didn't bring it back recently. I'm not sure why Trevenant and Phantump aren't in it, but there is going to more than likely be DLC at some point. So there's a chance that some of the Pokemon that haven't made a return yet will be in that. But yeah, more than likely they're not going to include every single Pokemon in this game, and a big part of it is because of the national, like, because of competitive Pokemon. That's what I think, at least. Like, whenever they said they weren't going to have the national decks in Sword and Shield, they tried to say it had to do with them, like, updating graphics and animations and such. But I feel like they should have just said it's for balance for competitive Pokemon, because I feel like that's the reality. Like, as much as people say these are just games for kids and such, the actual mechanics of VGC or competitive Pokemon is insanely complex and has like a lot of depth to it. Like, Incineroar is not in this game, and I don't even think it's in the transfer in Pokemon as well, and I'm very thankful for that. Same with Venusaur. As of right now, Venusaur is not in this game, and it's not a transfer in. I really hope they don't bring Venusaur in this game. Like, I'm so sick of Venusaur and Charizard in VGC. Yeah, I mean, there is a chance they might come back, because I can't really think of Trevenant being too OP or anything, to be honest. I mean, it gets Harvest as an ability, but it's not really that insanely OP. Like, that'd be cool if they brought Trevenant into this game. Maybe another Trick Room Pokemon. Plus, with Terastallizing, it'd become very interesting. But yeah, I know what you mean. Like, sometimes, like, the favorite Pokemon, or your, like, there's some Pokemon that, like Greninja, like, this is the first game on the Switch it's been in. You know? So that, like, it's cool that, like, you know, we get Greninja back, but yeah, like, I know what you mean. It's like give and take. Certain things are going to be missing. Yeah, I mean, like, why is Love Disc in this game? You know what I mean? Like, who cares about Love Disc? Is there someone out there that likes Love Disc? Like, Love Disc is legitimately one of the most pointless Pokemon. Like, it doesn't do anything. Like, you don't use it in battle. You, like, even for a casual playthrough, you wouldn't use Love Disc on your team. You know what I mean? It's, like, that bad. But it's in this game. Like, it took up a slot in the national decks, and no one's ever gonna use it. Like, it's just like one you catch and put in your box. Maybe you get the shiny. But yeah, that thing's taking up a slot. I'm trying to think what else is, like, kind of pointless to have in this game. Delibird. I guess Delibird makes sense just because there is Iron Bundle. But yeah, Delibird's pointless. I guess, like, you could jokingly use it, but it's not that good. I don't even think it's good at all, honestly. Alright, 584. No luck, yo. This is actually brutal. I really hope I don't go past today in hatching for this, because this is not what I wanted to be doing for, like, multiple streams. Is just sitting here. Like, I almost want to just hatch this off stream. But it's just like, you know how it is when you shiny hunt. You hope for the best, and it's always like one more, just one more. Okay, so we have 2 more eggs in this batch. Let's just hatch them. 586. Will we be lucky? Please be a shiny. Dang, this is brutal. Shiny Garchomp? What about shiny Garchomp? Alright, we have one more here. Let's go. 587. Oh no, this Rufflet's gonna hit me when I done hatching this. Alright, so we've done 587 eggs. A little unlucky, but eh. This is what we signed up for. Definitely, Oh, yeah, it is pointless. That's a good point. That's a good point. I see what you're saying. Yeah, some of them are pointless for sure. Like, how you gonna, like, make Garchomp, one of the most fan-favorite Pokemon, just look so boring? Same with Gengar. Their Megas change, but, like, that doesn't change anything for this. I did get a shiny Gible in this game. I haven't built a Garchomp for competitive play, but I would probably build the shiny for it, just because, why not? But yeah, I do agree, it doesn't look anything different. It's a very subtle change. Alright, let's get rid of these. Sorry, I got a little excited to hatch and I didn't even have any eggs. Yeah, we're gonna hatch through all these. If we don't get the shiny, then we'll just have to try again. I'm gonna schedule a stream before Saturday, if that's the case, because Saturday I want to focus on Series 2. Like, I want to get double down on VGC, help people get into VGC. You know? Like, doing the shiny hunts are meant to be more of a chill stream. Like, I have a decent start on my collection in this game, but I'm definitely trying to focus a bit more with battling and creating rental teams for people. I do have a VGC YouTube channel that I've started, pretty much with Scarlet and Violet. I've only posted like 4 videos so far for Scarlet and Violet for Series 1, but this next month I'm going to try to post a couple different teams that are relatively fun to play on ladder. I'm thinking the first team is going to be with Iron Treads, but it really comes down to me getting an Indeedee with Trick Room from a raid that I can actually use. So this is an offer I made a little bit earlier in my stream. If you're watching this, or if you're watching the VOD or whatever, if you by chance have an Indeedee with Trick Room, and the only way you can have it, and it has to be the female one, excuse me, a female Indeedee with Trick Room, you get it by doing the level 5 Tera raid. If you by chance have one that has no attack, or like no good attack, or like anything that's not best, I'd be willing to trade a shiny Sandgas with a mark for it. Because I need a 0 attack female Indeedee with Trick Room, and the only way to get Trick Room on it is by getting it out of the raid. It can't be bred, it can't be passed through an egg move. So it's something I haven't really had a chance to hunt yet, but I wanted to build Armarouge and Indeedee core for one of my teams. And for me, it's like, I need the 0 attack IV to optimize its stats. I'll probably have to build one without 0 attack in the meantime. But yeah, that's, if you're watching this and you heard me offer this, comment or like whatever, reach out to me on Discord. If there's something you're interested in, there's a good chance no one's met this criteria yet. So yeah, if you want to essentially for your work, a shiny Pokemon, like that's what my trade offer is. Alright, let's go. Because I mean, if you're not a battler, it won't even matter. Like, you're not going to be missing out if you give me a 0 attack female Indeedee from a raid. And I'll just show you real quick what it looks like if you're just confused for whatever reason. One of these. It's one of these raids. It has to be the female. The ears have to be down like that, because the males, they point up like the opposite direction. And it has to have Trick Room on it as a move. And it will have it if you catch it from a level 5 Tera raid. But yeah, I need... all mine have 31 IVs, like maxed attack stat. I got very unlucky with the ones I caught. Like, legitimately anything below 31, which is the perfect stat, I'll take at this point. I mean, I don't know if I'll trade the shiny for anything, like if it's no good, then hell yeah, I'll give you a shiny for it. But yeah. Gonna have to grind this next. Finally got my zero attack Flutter Mane and Sandy Shocks, which will benefit the viewers as well, since these are going to be Pokemon I'm going to be using to build these rental teams. I actually caught a zero attack Iron Moth shiny, which I thought was insanely lucky. So I think one of the teams I'm going to build is going to be with Flutter Mane and Iron Moth for sure. I gotta stop doing this. Because with like Acid Spray plus like Dazzling Gleam or like just Moonblast or Shadow Ball, I feel like that's going to be some insane damage output. Like I see people already like pairing them slightly together, but I want to use the Iron Moth in general because I feel like it's kind of a cool Pokemon. I do think like Volcarona is definitely going to rise in usage throughout the series. Mainly because it's just like such a good Pokemon. Like Volcarona is generally just like super good. I don't know why I keep checking these. Like they're not even shiny. Alright, let's see. Yeah, I think also because like Iron Hands and Flutter Mane are going to be a thing. Like the main problem would be, I guess, Great Tusk, maybe? Like a Rock Slide. But even with like the right Terra type, Volcarona is going to be pretty good. It's like one of the bug Pokemon that doesn't really like do too bad being a bug type. Because bug is resistant to ground, and it kind of makes it so you can actually tank a ground move at times. Alright, 393. No luck. You have a shiny Talonflame, Bombardier, Jumpluff, Avalugg, Hariyama, Lokix, and Citadel. Yo, very nice collection so far. The Lokix and Citadel and Bombardier, those are all ones that I would love to get at some point. I have a good amount of shinies in the game right now, but I wanted to get the Shiny Froakie, but now it's just kind of like, because the hunt's kind of gotten extended due to just being a little unlucky, it's kind of starting to seep into all my other plans for content. Like I like shiny hunting, but I wouldn't consider myself like mainly a shiny hunter. No luck. No luck on these. Now I gotta fight this roughly. Let's go. Excuse me. Alright, we got another egg hatching here. 596. Will it be the shiny? Can we get a shiny? No luck. Dang, yo. You just found a shiny Sandalit? Yo, congrats. Did you find a male or a female one? That's the real question. Alright, let's see. No luck. Dang, yo, this is brutal. We just straight up, like, sitting here hatching eggs forever. You know, honestly, depending on how this goes, I might postpone hatching the shiny just to focus on Series 2 VGC. We'll see. Ah, it's a male. Still cool that you got a shiny. The female obviously is rarer, but still really cool. Alright, let's keep going. What is the rarest shiny? Oh, I guess it would be one of the forms, like the House Mouse or the Dunsparce. Like their alternate form is probably the rarest shiny in the game. I was gonna say maybe females, maybe Salazzle, since it has to be a female to evolve, but then I'm like, probably not in comparison to the other forms. I guess like female Combee too, kind of rare. Alright, so we have another batch of eggs loaded up. Just trying to go through and hatch them all, you know. Will I get lucky? What's wrong, PHG? What happened? Alright. 598. You're free? Were you constantly getting attacked? Alright. Technically that was 599. Alright, here's our 600th egg of Froakie. Will we get lucky? Jeez Louise. Oh my goodness gracious, these eggs. I personally do not like hunting in that one lake area with all the Veluza and such for that very reason. Hey, what's up, Ada? Good to see you. Pleasure to have you. It's number 666. You know, that would be amazing. But that's probably like a bad omen of some sort. 602. And also, I'd rather just get it now. Please be the shiny. Dang, yo, this is just so brutal. Hurts my brain. This just means our next hunt after this will be a lot faster, right? Like that's there's correlation and causation. There isn't. There's no connection. Look at the moon and tell me that we'll get a shiny in this batch. Let's see, we have 5 minutes left on this egg boost. Just trying our best. Oh yeah, also, I posted a new video on my main YouTube channel. It's just Sassifrass. There's no other word, it's just Sassifrass. I just posted a video yesterday showing a recap of last year's stream. I definitely really appreciate people like hanging out my stream and such. You know, it means a lot to me. I've had fun streaming on Twitch, and you know, generally I just try to like do what I want to do. It's not necessarily the smartest at times for like consistency or keeping things going, but you know, it's just such a, for the most part, I'm just like taking stuff that I do here and put on YouTube. Like I've been focusing way more on YouTube. So, you know, whatever happens on Twitch, I'm like chill with. It's a good way for me to record and get my content done. And then I kind of look at Twitch as like my canvas these days, like hang out with people, make the content there, and then take it over to the YouTube and just kind of, you know, stream on there too even. And just, it's been nice. It's been a nice formula because it's allowed me to kind of focus more creatively on my animation projects. Like, it's been a good trade-off. But yeah, I just wanted to say I really appreciate people like tuning in and such and chatting me up. It always makes the stream so much better and entertaining for me to like, especially when I'm doing something as repetitious as this. or I'm just hoping for the probability to be in my favor. It's always nice when we can get into a nice conversation and it's like time just flies on by while I'm doing this. Alright, so we got 606. Also, if you're watching YouTube, definitely consider liking the stream. It does help my content reach a wider audience on YouTube. But yeah, I hope everyone's having a good week. Started of February. It's insane, you know, like 2023. We're already like cruising on through that this year. It's crazy. Alright, this is the last egg of this batch. And then we're gonna grab 5 more eggs. Alright, no luck on that batch. This is like a special kind of hell. Alright. I mean, we have like, what, like 40, 50? Veluza. Yeah, I can't stand the Veluza in like all the Gyarados. Like, I want to get a Dondozo shiny or a Tatsugiri, but I just do not feel like hunting in that area. Also, on the video that I just posted on my main channel, definitely want, if you're down to support, if you enjoy the content and you're like vibing, you know, or you're like a fan, or you know, even if you're just trying to help out my content in general, watch time and liking and commenting on a video helps out tremendously. And my main YouTube channel, it's like died in the algorithm. Like, it doesn't get recommended, or even like people who are subscribed to me, because like, I don't know what happened, but sometimes when you don't post for a while, or if you post a video that doesn't do good, it doesn't recommend your videos. Even if someone's subscribed to you, it doesn't come to their homepage. So if you're someone that like follows my channels and, you know, you enjoy the content, or even if you're just like a fan of me in general, the biggest way you could help me without like spending any money is on YouTube. Just comment, watch the full video, and like, those are the magic things that help YouTube recommend my content. So yeah, like, that would mean the world to me if that's something you could keep in mind whenever you're like checking out my content. Is like, even if you're like, even if there's like a video you watched in the past and you're like, oh, I didn't like that video, like, even if you go back and just like it or comment on it, that would mean a lot to me. Like, but again, even if you just write like for the algorithm as a comment, you know, even if you don't know what to say, like, I'll know that you're there to help out my video in the search results and such. Because like the video I posted to my main channel yesterday, it barely got like any views so far, and like that's just like a strong indicator that my channel is not getting recommended at all to people in the algorithm. Yo, what's up, Gogeta? Welcome to the stream, bro. Alright, so no luck on this hatch. But yeah, it's just like little things like that, like I'm not gonna, I don't usually ask for that type of thing, but sometimes it's like worth explaining why that stuff matters. But yeah, at the end of the day, just do what's best for you. Alright, no luck on that shiny. Jeez. Beamer? Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Hey, Enrichment. It's going alright. Just, we're on our 610th hatch for Froakie, and just no luck with it. Welcome to stream. Hope everyone's doing well. You have a shiny Froakie for me? Are you serious? $611. No luck so far. So, to anyone who's just come into the stream, I have an offer on the table. I am looking for a low attack IV female Indeedee that has Trick Room for VGC, for competitive Pokemon. So the only way to get this female Indeedee with Trick Room is from the level 5 Terra raid, and the IVs are random. And if anyone is willing to trade me an Indeedee with low attack IV, whether it be no good, which is the one I want. That would be amazing. Like, I'm down to give a shiny Sandgas for a no good attack IV female Indeedee with Trick Room. Dang. Yo, I'm gonna check this out real quick. Gogeta Evolution coming in with an offer to trade me a Shiny Froakie. Do you want something for this, or are you just giving it to me? Here, let's see what this is all about. What's your in-game name, Gogeta? You know what's crazy? When I was a kid, so I grew up when dial-up was a thing. Like, that was I grew up during the beginning stages of the internet. And when I grew up watching Dragon Ball Z, and I remember I used to download, like, on AOL. Like, it was like AOL 6.0 was the browser or whatever. I was downloading like these like little MPEGs or whatever, like little movie clips of, you know, like what's the word, like the fusion of holy crap, it is a shiny. What? Are you actually trading this to me? Dang, what the? Yo, Gogeta, what? That's insane, yo. Thanks for the trade, yo. Such a random, generous act here. It's a dive ball, too. That's pretty cool. Did you like hatch an extra one or something? You sure you don't want anything for that? Like, yo, what? Well, let me look at this. That's crazy. Thank you, Gogeta. Gogeta-san. What I was trying to say is, like, I used to download these like little clips of fusion, like Gotenks and Gogeta and Vegito, because that stuff that was happening in Japan at the time, but it wasn't actually over in the States. Like, there wasn't like English dubs or versions of these episodes, and it would take all day to download like a 30-second clip. What? Why are you just giving me a shiny? Wait, where did I put that at? Where did I put it? I don't even... Oh wait, here it is. Oh, I see. Here, I'll put it over here. Thank you for the shiny, dude. Sassy Nature, best IV. Thank you. I'm still gonna hatch these eggs just because they have 0 attack on them. But I do appreciate that gesture. Should I evolve that? Here, I'm gonna continue hatching. But yeah, listen, chat. If anyone who's watching, it is a difficult one to get as a shiny Chimchar. I got a little lucky getting 2 in 1 sandwich. But anyone watching, if you can check your... You found a shiny Deerling, congratulations. If any of you watching can check your female Indeedee, I'm down to trade this shiny Sandy Gas that has a mark, an uncommon mark on it. Like if someone can trade me a female Indeedee with 0 attack IV, that would be... See, okay. This Indeedee, if you get it in a... Okay, in past generations, female Indeedee cannot learn Trick Room, only the male version. But the male version is offensively stat built, and the female is a support build. Like, it's more defensively stat-wise. So female Indeedee is generally used as like a follow-me user setup, you know, like whatever. Sets up psychic terrain. But in this game, for whatever reason, the level 5 Terra Raid female Indeedee gives it with Trick Room, and originally people thought it was like a glitch or it was like an illegal move, but it's actually allowed to be used competitively. But it's the only way you can obtain a female Indeedee with Trick Room, which is insanely good. So pretty much anyone who can like find an Indeedee from a Terra Raid that has no good, like ideally, see how like this Fluttermane says no good in attack? That means that the attack IV is 0. If it says best, it means it's 31. IVs range from 0 to 31. So anything, all mine that I've caught are literally level 31 attack IV, which is bad, like for a competitive Indeedee. Like I ideally want 0. So if anyone can check and see if you have an Indeedee that has a, you know, whether it be decent or not good attack IV, like please consider trading it to me. For like, either I'll trade you my Indeedee for yours, or if it has no good, I will give you the shiny Sandgas, because that's what I'm looking for. You have the shiny Greninja level 100? Yo. Very nice, Gogeta. Alright, hold on, let me see how much power I have. Okay, now I have to make a new sandwich. So we've done 612 eggs so far. Yeah, like all the all the futuristic shinies are kind of the same. Like they're just chrome. Some of them look cool, but yeah, I feel like Iron Moth isn't that cool, unfortunately. You have a shiny Greninja level 100? Honestly, it's okay, like, you can totally keep it. Like, the one thing I honestly need is just like a no attack, Indeedee. Yeah, exactly, right, Ada? You just want to use it in raids. Makes sense. Alright. I'm getting the boost, so I'm gonna keep hatching these. But yeah, anyone who's like watching, if you wouldn't mind checking your Indeedees that are female and check their IVs, like that would mean so much to me, because the one team that I was gonna build for Series 2 VGC right now, it requires Indeedee. And I'll build one of these for now, but like ideally, if I was gonna go into an actual tournament, or, you know, to like climb high ladder, I want to have a optimized Indeedee. Iron Thorns and Valiant are okay, the rest are pretty bad. Yeah, I agree actually. I think Iron Thorns looks pretty cool as a shiny. I do actually have all of them as shinies. I caught them all. I'll just show them real quick. Wait, I have most of them in here. Yeah, I actually caught these all on stream. I have a bunch of clips of these on my channel, Daily Sassifrass. But I actually caught 3 Iron Valiants in 1 sandwich. It was insane. I caught 2 Iron Thorns with 1 sandwich. I caught 2 Iron Moth with 1 sandwich. Yeah, it's specifically from raids. What does your Indeedee have, PAHG? Well, the male doesn't matter. It has to be a female Indeedee. The male Indeedee doesn't apply here, because male Indeedee doesn't get follow me. What does it say on your attack IV for your Indeedee? And it, make sure it has Trick Room also. But yeah, it's specifically from raids. It's pretty much a weird situation where we don't know if this was intentional or what do I think the best place to shine? I think the area 2, right? You know where like Iron Thorns spawns, where that like mountain rock side? Like climb up there and that pathway. Like that whole pathway up after that, that's a really good place to get Iron Moth. You have an Indeedee level 100 and shiny? What? How? But it has to be from a raid though, that's the thing. Yeah, it only has the Trick Room if it's caught in raids, because in past generations, the female did not learn Trick Room. It's only in this gen that it got Trick Room, but it's locked behind the raid. Yo, thanks Enrichment. Appreciate that. Yeah, and whenever you catch it, obviously the IVs are going to be random, but for whatever reason, every single one I've ever done, its attack IV is perfect. Which is not good for the scenario I'm in. Like, I don't care if it's shiny, I just only care if it has 0 attack. Does it have 0 attack though, Gogeta? Because that's the main thing. Because that would be fucking... Like, how the hell do you have a... That'd be a little sus, but we'll see. Alright. You're having some bad luck with the Iron Moth. Are you, You're using the level 3 encounter sandwich, right? As long as you, like, save before the sandwich and just soft reset after every hunt, you should eventually get it. What? Now I'm, like, tempted to see this in the trade. Alright. What are the chances? Wait, am I running around with 5 Froakie? Sorry, I got a little distracted after looking at the shinies. Let's get these. By any chance are you using PK Hex for these? Just out of curiosity. 7th time I have to redo because no shiny Iron Moth spawn. Oh wow, yo. That is actually a pretty intense hunt. You're kind of like on the same odds as me right now, luck-wise. It's nuts. Alright. Let's keep on keeping on. Interesting. Fascinating. So what do you want for this Indeedee then? You're using the salty and spice herbs too. Try area 2. What you do is go to the area 2 zone, go to the left, climb up that rocky mountain where Iron Thorns typically spawns, and then just run up there with your boost. Iron Moth spawns all up there on that pathway. That's where I found my shiny. So yeah, just try doing that, Chimchar. Like, that area spawns a lot of Iron Moth. I'm pretty sure Research Area 1's Volcarona. It's actually better to do the... I think it's better to do it the way that, I think... I'm trying to think. I don't know if that's right. I think I followed what you said last time, Ada, and it was Volcarona. I think you should just listen to me, Chimchar. Because I got 2 Shiny Iron Moth there. I mean, I guess you did get 2 Shiny Iron Moth too, Ada, eventually. I just know for a fact that Iron Moth does spawn a lot right next to that mountain. Like, if you go up the mountain and keep going up that pathway, they spawn all right there. And if you just keep running around, essentially, like, once they despawn, they're going to be a new spawn. Like, you can just keep running in circles, pretty much, and, like, respawning in new spawns and despawning them. I think it's on YouTube. Here, let me find it real quick. Let me find the clip real quick. Thanks again for coming out to the stream. Yeah, for some reason, this clip too. Must have been when I posted it. Didn't even really go anywhere in the algorithm. Alright, there you go. Thank you. Thanks again for coming out to the stream. But yeah, if anyone has like a normal... It doesn't... Like, I don't care about Shiny that much. Like, I just want a Indeedee with low attack IV for competitive Pokemon. So if anyone is willing to hunt for that or trade me one, if it has no good attack, I will definitely give you a Shiny Sandgas with an uncommon mark on it that I caught for your time. But yeah, like, I don't want to necessarily give the Shiny away if it's not no good, because, you know, it's a little more incentive for the hunts. But yeah, if you're not a competitive battler and you can just check your Indeedee with Trick Room that's female, and you by chance have one that doesn't have good attack IV, consider trading it to me, because I am going to make a rental team code with the Pokemon, so it's like you can actually use the team in-game after I built it. Pretty good is still better than what I have. Like, honestly... Alright. Like, pretty good is still better than my current one I have, so I would take it just to have it. Whenever you check the IVs of it though, so I can't really tell based on just its actual attack. So what you should do is go into the box and see how, like, it shows this screen whenever you press the plus sign. See how it shows the actual phrasing? The phrase should, if it says no good, that means it has 0. If it says decent, that means it's lower. Pretty good is higher, and then best, I think, is the highest. Yeah, I can't really tell based on just the attack stat. I'd have to, like, look at the... I'd have to input it into a stat calculator to figure out the IV. Yeah, I understand, Chimchar. It gets rough sometimes. I mean, I'm on like 623 of this. Wow. Actually, this would be... Wait. No, I think it's right. Yeah, this is 624, I think. Wait, no. This is 625. This is insane, honestly. Like, the main reason why I'm, like, still... Like, even though, Gogeta traded me that Shiny Froakie, I still want to try to get this Shiny Froakie because I'm breeding for 0 attack. In case I want to build a special offensive Greninja for VGC down the line. You have a no good attack, 0 attack Shiny Gyarados. That's hilarious. Yeah, the Iron Hands is going to be really good. It's definitely like a super solid pick. Alright, 627. This is crazy, yo. You got to 842 before you got your first one? Dang, yo. Yeah, I could see this going into the thousands if I got very unlucky. I don't want that to happen, but hey, it's possible. If you don't have the IV check feature, I think, what do you have to do to get it? Like, you should have it if you beat the game and went to a Pokemon Center. But yeah. Yeah, it's going to be seen a lot throughout Series 2. It's just like such a good pick. Same with Great Tusk. Fluttermane, obviously. But even Fluttermane being like good right off the bat, I feel like it's underexplored. Like, I feel like a lot of times people just do these very generic sets, but it's like, when someone figures out a more nuanced EV spread, it's going to be insane. Yeah, I know, right? I've had pretty, like, I was saying a little bit earlier, this is my longest egg hunt so far in this game, but in previous generations, I've gone well over 1,000. Like, I've done one that went all the way up to, like, I think Rotom for me was like 1448 in Sword and Shield. Yeah, Fluttermane's good in raids. It's going to be super good in PvP also coming up. This morning I was in my friend's game hunting for a 0 attack Fluttermane, and I ended up finding it in the wild. I was pretty happy about that. Yo, that's sick. You got all 3 starters? So you got like a living dex of all shinies? Is that like what you're trying to say? Like you have 9 in total, like for those, like 1 for each stage. 629. That's sick though. See, now that's impressive if that's the case, because that's like, you must be going for that living dex then. Alright, 630. Will it be a shiny? But yeah, my offer stands for, if you're watching this, even if it's like in post, say you're watching this on YouTube and, you know, I'm not live anymore or whatever. If you by chance look in your inventory, or if you're willing to hunt for this, and you get yourself a tier 5 Indeedee that will have Trick Room on it. It has to be female, and it will have Trick Room on it. And if you get no good in attack, I will trade you Shiny Sandgas with Uncommon Mark. Because I have an extra one that I caught, and it does, like my other one has a mark also. So that's my offer. So regardless of when you're watching this, either hit me up in the comments, send a message to me on Discord, message me on Twitter, on Twitch, whatever. And I will do that trade. Non-shiny, 0 attack, female Indeedee with Trick Room. So if you're just a shiny hunter or, you know, casual player, you don't really do PvP, this could be a good trade-off for your effort. Maybe you already own this and you didn't even realize it, you know? It is possible if you've just obtained this Pokemon that it might be sitting in your inventory and it already exists in that like, with those IVs, excuse me, I couldn't even speak. You're trying for the living dex. Yo, that's sick. I was gonna start over, but I want a shiny Fluttermane and Great Tusk. Yeah, I feel that, yo. Like, my one friend, I've been... Like, I caught duplicates of shiny... Like, of the Paradox ones, because I'm trading for them. So far, I've only gotten the shiny Great Tusk. But, yeah. Holding off to build my PvP Roaring Moon until he ends up catching a shiny Roaring Moon for me. Because I already have the shiny Iron Valiant that I'm going to trade for the Roaring Moon. We'll see. You got Violet and Scarlet. Yo, that's sick. Then it works out good. Because then you can kind of like play at your own leisure and figure out stuff that way. One thing I've found out, like, experimenting with the Union Room, so whenever you're, in regards to, like, version exclusive Pokemon, they only spawn the version exclusives if you're in the same area as the person who's from the other game. So, in Area 0, it's glitched out, so you can't see each other. Like, apparently you're supposed to be able to see each other in Area 0, but for some reason, you'll both be in the same area, but you can't see each other. So what my friend did was he went to a place, like we waited till nighttime, he made the ghost, we made the ghost encounter 2 sandwich, and then he just went to a certain area and sat on a platform. And I just sat in the little like zone, and I just kept going around and catching Flutterbane. So that's how we had to make it work, because if we weren't in the same area in Area 0, if I went in alone, I would only see Violet Pokemon, even though I was playing... You know, even though he was hosting it, like I didn't know how it worked originally, but pretty much like it doesn't matter which person's hosting it. The version exclusives spawning are dependent on like someone who plays Scarlet and Violet being in the exact same area. So I thought that was kind of an interesting thing to learn. Like we did Sandy Shocks, for example. Like we did a ground boost, and even though like Iron Thorns also were spawning, the Sandy Shocks were spawning a little bit more frequently because we had the ground encounter on. That's one that I think is kind of interesting too. I've seen people like find some success with that Pokemon. Like even like Pincurchin. Like Pincurchin's kind of like a Pokemon that's not that good in this gen, but it has electric terrain, and I feel like even though it looks so bad on paper, I feel like it probably can work on a team. Just purely to set up the Quark Drive boost or whatever. Alright, let's see here. Plus, like, if you're using Iron Hands, you can just start spamming stuff like Wild Charge to even do more damage. Oh, jeez Louise. I still need to spend some time and catch an Iron Jugulis with 0 attack. I mean, I don't necessarily have plans to build a team with Iron Jugulis right off the bat, but there is a very interesting set people are running in doubles with Rain Dance in Hurricane. Hurricane's a move that has a pretty nice base damage, but it doesn't have good accuracy. Unless you're in Rain, it has 100% accuracy. So the idea is this Iron Jugulis sets up its own rain, and then it can like Terra Flying to hit stab Hurricanes. For Fairy Paradox Pokemon, where do you hunt shiny? Which one are you looking for? It depends on which one you're looking for. I think technically all of them spawn on Area 4. Like I know Iron Valiant I caught at that little platform that you can kind of like reset. There's like an area in Area 0 that if you fly to the very bottom, like one of the platforms will force spawn. Like if you do like for example, if I do Fairy Encounter in Violet, it will force spawn Iron Valiants all over this platform, and you can just keep like running back and forth and despawning them and respawning them until you get shinies. Yeah, I can give you a Froakie. Yeah, they should spawn on in Area 4. Yeah, if you want a Froakie, you could just put up a trade code and I'll give you one. 6:38. Thanks again for coming out to stream today. I hope everyone's doing well. 6:38. Dang, yo. This is definitely gonna, I don't know. Depending on how I feel, I might have to postpone this hunt after today if I don't get it, just to focus a bit on VGC, but we'll see. Like, today in general for me has been kind of insane. I spent like so much time in this game. Like, outside of just hatching these eggs, I went around trying to I should have been prepping for Series 2 like weeks ago, but I'm such a procrastinator, yeah. Are you talking about PhD? You're gonna send them one? Or are you talking to me? 640. I'm surprised that Iron Moth does not spawn there. Yeah, I know, like, it's weird that Iron Valiant spawns there, but Roaring Moon doesn't spawn down there, from what I understand for Scarlet. It's weird. Right. 641. No luck. Let us see. Oh, nice. Will this be the shiny? 642, I think it is. I think this is the last one of this batch. Jeez, is it even real? But yeah, my offer still stands for that Indeedee. One of the reasons why I'm like seeking it is because Armarouge and Indeedee are going to be a very good core in this current cycle. Yes, I did, Beamer. My in-game team that I have tested in Showdown actually does have Armarouge and Indeedee core on it. The team itself is a little spicy, but regardless of if I end up retaining the same team concept, that core is going to be powerful and could kind of just be slapped onto like another team. Take a break and work on VGC team. I'm almost done hatching these eggs, to be honest. Maybe before I end my stream, I'll just show you and show down the team I'm looking at working with. It's definitely spicy. It's definitely like one of these things where it's like it's not optimized yet. Like that's one of the reasons why I've like kind of struggled to build it in game yet, because I'm like not even sure it's like the best. Like, it's definitely spicy. I don't think I'd run a team like the team I'm building. I probably would never run in an open sheet tournament. But I feel like on ladder it can work, just because there's still like that element of like guessing that you have against your opponents. Like, you don't know their Tera types, you don't know their movesets, you don't know their item. But in an actual tournament, I feel like people could play around it a lot better. Like, same thing with like Armarouge. Armarouge is like A tier probably in a tournament. It's still like a really good Pokemon, but on ladder it's like S tier, because you don't know, is it running weakness policy, and then if it is, like, what Tera type is it? Is it dark type? Is it grass type? Yes, but they're not currently allowed in VGC. All the ruined Pokemon are banned at the moment. I feel kind of silly because I didn't soft reset for Chi-Yu. That was probably one of the biggest mistakes I've made in this game so far. I think Chi-Yu has been, whenever people were experimenting before they announced the rules of Series 1, I saw a lot of people were using Chi-Yu plus Fluttermane, and that seemed pretty insane. Because its ability, like, permanently loses, doesn't like lower their stats while it's on the field or something. That's pretty insane. Like, that's a pretty insane ability. I feel like they're probably not going to allow them in the format until transfer in legendaries are allowed. You kind of wish Shinymon eggs look different? Like, what do you mean? Like when you get them from eggs that they look different? Alright, these are the last of our eggs. It is possible that we still hatch a shiny. We have 2 more batches. The funny thing about this is I've actually hatched... Like when I did my Toadskull hunt, because I was trying to get a 0 attack IV Toadskull for VGC. I hatched it on the second to last egg I had in my box, which is kind of crazy. Alright, so we're technically at 647 hatches. That's kind of crazy in general. Not necessarily the best. Your Chi-Yu is calm nature. Nice. The thing about, like, nowadays with, like, how Pokemon is, the only things that I think that are worth looking at is... I mean, this only matters if you're a competitive battler also, mind you. 0 attack IV and 0 speed IV. Those are the 2 main things that matter stat-wise that you can't change. Like, you can't lower IVs, unfortunately, in Pokemon. So everything else, fortunately, is changeable. Nature, ability, maxing other IVs. Did you already catch both Chi-Yu? Do any of your Chi-Yu have no good attack, by chance? It does? Like, it has no good attack? That'd be crazy, yo. I was gonna say. Yeah, because another situation where mine was 31 IVs. Like, how unlucky. Like, I would work with what I got, you know? Like, even in past gens, like Calyrex, I didn't have a 0 attack IV Calyrex and I still ran it. It's just that, like, foul play was pretty common. Like, I mean, it's not like, you know. It's still very situational that it matters. Excuse me. But the idea is, especially if you're like a psychic type or something that's weak to dark, you don't want to be taking more damage than you need to from a dark move. Very good in attack. I see, I see. $651. Wow. This is definitely... Sounds good, Ada. We have 6 more eggs counting this one. Wow. 652. And still no shiny. I mean, it's... I can't say I'm like very unlucky in this game because I got all my no attack IV Paradox like within a few hours. Like this morning around like 4 AM when I was like back from work, my buddy hosted me over, and I didn't really, we were still figuring out how the Union Room stuff works for regards of like Area 0, but I caught the Screamtail with 0 attack there. Like technically this is like, you don't really need 0 attack on Screamtail, it's more of a support Pokemon, but there is a set that if you were going Calm Mind and Dazzling Gleam, then you would want 0 attack IV. I mean, regardless, it doesn't really matter. It's like fine to have it. Iron Bundle I caught in my game this morning too with no good attack. It was relatively easy to find. I got lucky. But then I caught both of these today within like an hour. And these are not in my game. Like I had to go to my friend's game to catch them, but they're both... I think Iron Bundle, out of these 4, Iron Bundle and Fluttermane are definitely the more relevant. But I think Screamtail is going to be seeing play. It also gets like Perish Song. And I do think like this Pokemon, people are trying to say it's not that good, but I've also seen people running it and doing top cut in tournaments with Sandy Shock. Like I generally feel like it's too early to like write off half of these Pokemon. Like people were trying to say Iron Moth is a bad Volcarona, but it's not Volcarona. It's a different Pokemon altogether. It's based on Volcarona, but it's not, it doesn't act as the same functionality. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with like Brute Bonnet. You know, obviously Amoonguss is still good. Volcarona is still good in the format. It's just that they're not the same. They serve different roles on a team. Like Brute Bonnet, sure it gets Spore and such, and Rage Powder, but it's like, it's an insane tack stat, you know what I mean? Like, you're not going to be sitting there, like, utilizing it exactly the same. So I think, like, a big part of, like, this gen... Like, I mean, we saw Tropius as a rank 1, like, team in Series 1. A Tropius. You know what I'm saying? Like, this generation's insane. Like, the creativity and the level of, like, variety there actually is. Like, I've had so much fun diving into VGC and playing this game. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, that sounds cool, Chimchar. You think it's gonna be Egg 666? It is possible. If anyone... Like... I feel like it's like a situation where it's like I'm gonna have to like just buy Scarlet to get these like legendary. I should have like not like I rushed to get the shiny charm, but I should have soft reset for Chi-Yu with 0 attack. That would have been like pretty smart of me to do. All right, I think we have 3 more. Only special, so in regards to like no attack, that IV only matters for especially offensive Pokemon. It's only very situational. Like all physical attackers, obviously you want max attack, right? And there's no world where you need 0 special attack IVs. Because there's no downside to having max special attack IVs, even if you don't use those IVs at all. So the idea, like, with physical attack is, if you hit yourself in confusion, it's based on your physical attack, and it's mainly just because of foul play. Because that move is pretty common, and its damage is dealt to you based on your physical attack. So the idea is, like, most special attackers tend to be, like, something that may be even weak to dark. So you want to, like, lower the damage it does to you as much as possible. Alright, let's see. Will this be the shiny? Dang, yo, that was our last egg. No luck. Otien's adamant. Very nice. That might be good for that. I'm not sure. Honestly have barely looked at the ruined Pokemon. So, unfortunately, another day of no shinies. Someone traded me a Shiny Froakie. But I will admit, I wonder if it's just PK Hexed, because it's perfect IV. What do you think, chat? Does anyone know this trainer name? Is this trainer name like a... by any chance like a streamer or content creator that trades these out and they're like gemmed or PK Hexed? I don't know, there's a part of it feels like it was, because they were also saying they had a shiny Indeedee with 0 attack, and I'm like, no way. Like, I knew, like, there's no way they have that. And if they did, like, why would you trade it to me? You know what I mean? So there's a part of me that feels like this might be PK Hexed, this Froakie they traded to me. It's hard to say. Like, it could be real, but, like, I feel like even the chances of it hatching with perfect IV, it would have to mean that both the parents had perfect IVs. And even then, I don't even think it's like guaranteed that it would have perfect IVs when it hatches. I think 5 IVs is guaranteed. Like 5 is guaranteed for sure. So if they're using Destiny Knot, sure. But then it's like, I don't know. It only has torrent too, so it's like, I'm confused by this situation, to be honest. What do you think, chat? Phase 3. Let me type this in Google real quick. I guess that would actually give me some answers, right? Like if I type in this OT. There are like blacklists in the community. Alright, let's see. I see a YouTuber. Huh. Looking at their Twitter. Honestly, I have no idea. Like, I found a Twitter, but it like hasn't tweeted in years, like a couple years. But for some reason, like a link to Discord bots comes up. Let me just type in Pokemon. I'm just looking to see if there's like anything. Nice, Chimchar. Yeah, I'll take your Indeedee. I do have all the Paradox Pokemon right now. With Roaring Moon, the IVs don't matter at all. Because I'm just like, you can max out every IV for that and it would be fine. What's the code, Ada? I'm just wondering, like, what would you think, chat? Like, do you think, your honest opinion, that was a Gend? Do you know what I mean by Gend or PK Hex? Like, it's like, they're using... Here, 44204 Yo, Cream, you found your first shiny. What did you find? Yeah, you think it's a bot? Like, I mean, it was nice of them to, like, trade it to me, but, like, let's be real. Like, someone just randomly showing up in your stream, giving you a perfect IV shiny. It's a little sus, right? But I can't really see anything online that, like, confirms that this is a bot. Like, the trainer name. You got the green Meryl. Alright, let me trade you something for this Indeedee. Thank you. Do you by chance know what the IVs of your Indeedee were, PHG? Hopefully you have better luck than me whenever you do start for your shiny, because 656 is a little intense. For someone that's like me who, yeah, I'd rather be battling right now than spending days on end, but, you know, honestly, there's a good chance I'm gonna stream tomorrow or Friday to continue this hunt. Yo, see how it says pretty good? That's like honestly better than what I have currently, even though it's like still a high attack IV. It's all good. I really appreciate it. I'll probably do the same, to be honest. Alright, I'm actually just gonna end my stream here. I'll probably look for this raid also, since I have some time before I go to work tonight. But, yeah, ideally I want 0 attack IV on this Indeedee. See how, like, these three have best? Like, how unlucky. That means it's maxed. But, yeah. Definitely kind of intense that we still haven't gotten our shiny. But thanks for tuning into the stream. I really appreciate people hanging out and talking to me for a bit. Hope you all have a great rest of your day. I will more than likely schedule a stream on my daily Sassifrass channel when I'll be going live for my next hunt. But when I do the VGC stuff, I will be streaming on Twitch and on my VGC YouTube channel. So we'll be pushing with we'll probably be running a pretty spicy team. Like, I'll just name the team. I was going to tell you what it is, but the team, unless I change it in the next day or two, it's going to be Indeedee, Armarouge, Pincurchin, Altaria, Iron Treads, and Amoonguss, I think it was. So it's a pretty interesting team. It's been working for me on Showdown, but I think like the Altaria is kind of a spicy pick. I'm mainly just using it because of Cloud9. I thought it was kind of interesting synergy, but it's also kind of like bad. It's like really bad. So we'll see if I end up keeping that team or not. I mean, Iron Treads might not even be worth building around. It's, you know, there's better ground types now that Great Tusk is a thing. But thanks for tuning into the stream today, ladies and gentlemen. Unfortunately, we didn't have luck getting the Shiny Froakie today. If you're watching this, and again, if you're watching this in post, let me know if you think this Froakie that I got traded to me is fake or not. I'm leaning towards yes. I mean, it has all the like symbols off and everything, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like I've seen this name before with bots. Like, I swear, like, I feel like I've seen this name. Like, there's like a Discord bot or something. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know, it just looks faintly familiar to me, but I just can't remember why. But yeah, I'm not like like if it is, I'm legitimately gonna just transfer that if it is. But yeah, we're still hunting for our legitimate Shiny Froakie. I don't know. Like, who knows? Maybe it could be copied. It could be a clone. True, it could be a clone of a Pokemon. But like I said, like the chances of it being perfect IV are still kind of rare, even if like the Ditto is perfect and the Greninja, which it was. You know, like, that's all I'm trying to say. But we'll leave it at that. You let me know what you think. Sass Squad's getting stronger each and every day. Have a good morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you're tuning in, and I'll catch you in the next one. Thanks again for tuning into the stream. You know, you scrolled past you kind of fast and you kind of looked like Mr. Beast. Oh my gosh. That's funny. Alright, y'all, you take care. Have a great rest of your day. We'll try again here either tomorrow or Friday before we start jumping into Series 2 VGC. Take care, friends. Peace.